Okay, so on this one, finding the angles given the length of the minor or the major arc. So you can see this one, right? It's the same thing one. But just that, okay, the question asks us to go and find what? Okay, the question, right, asks us to go and find the angle. Okay, so how do you find it? Same thing. All right, so you are given the arc length equals to the 13.8 ma. All right, and then you have a radius equals to 9, isn't it? So here, right, you just apply the formula law. So I will say that you have a arc length equals to the r theta, right? And you have a r theta equals to what? You have a 13.8 only. So your radius is given, right? So you just have inside all. So 9 theta equals to the 13.8. So what's my theta here? So you just divide 13.8 divided by 9, right? You have an answer equals to what? You have a 1.53, okay, radius. All right, so this is how you guys find the angle. Okay, so the next one, example 6b, you are asked to go and find your theta is here, guys. All right, so when you guys when you guys use this arc length to go and find the angle, right? Which angle you are finding first? If you guys use this highlighted arc length to go and find the angle, right? You are finding the alpha first. Okay, let's see which one is the alpha. Alpha is just nothing. So you put it as alpha. This one is the alpha first. So same thing. You have an arc length formula. Okay, so your arc length, the formula equals to the r theta. So you have what? R alpha equals to 10. So you have a radius 7.8, alpha equals to 10. So your alpha equals to 1. So you go and calculate law. So 10 divided by the 7.8, right? So you have what? So you have an answer 1.282. Okay, so you have a 1.282 for your radian here. But then, right, if you want to go and calculate your theta is outside. How you guys calculate theta again? Theta equals to the, so I have a 2 pi, you minus the alpha. So you have a 2 pi minus 1.282. So you get what? Okay, you can just go and do the calculation. So you get a 5.0 rate. So that's it. That's the answer that you guys will get here. Okay, just like this. All right. All right, so like guys, next one, okay, finding the radius or angle given area. So same thing. Find the value of r given that the area of a sector is 53.79. So here you see okay, you have an area is equals to 53.79, right? So what you do, I just apply the same thing. I have an area here equals to the 53.79, right? So I have what? 1/2 r squared theta equals to 53.79. Okay, so area formula 1/2 r squared theta. So same thing. Okay, you can just start everything inside first. So your angle equals to 1.6. You want to find your r, right? So you put them in. So you have what? 1/2 r squared theta is a 1.6 equals to 53.79. Okay, then your r squared equals to what? So you have a 53.79 times the 2/1.6. Okay, you just move all number to the right hand side. So you get what? You have an r squared equals to what? 53.79 times the 2 divided by 1.6, right? You get an answer equals to okay, 5379/80 lah. Then might as well you just square root them all. So you square root them, right? You get an answer equals to what? 8.2 cm. So this is the radius you have. Okay, so this thing done. All right. Okay, what's the answer you get for exercise 7? What's the radius? So be careful. All right, major sector, guys. Major sector. So which means where is the 8? I mean, which part you will have 872.5? The 872.5 is where? Is the outside one, bigger one, 872.5 is at here. All right. What's radius? You can use the outside to do, man. So if you have a here is the angle 2 pi/7. Instead of finding the area inside, can you find the angle of the outside? Can you find the angle here? This one. Yep. You? So what? 2 pi minus the 2/7 pi. All right. Okay. So this one, the radius you guys get should be equals to 18. Should equals to 18. All right. Like so, Cherise, Yuan, Zhi, Tian, Zhi, 7, 3, 9, 算。可以翻来。直接行 Yes. Okay. All right. Yên, Tử Uy, okay, Trần Sĩ Sim, Thiên Anh, and Charita. Can I understand? Okay, so the angle for the big sector, the angle for the big sector here you're getting is a 12 pi over 7. All right, you're getting is a 12 pi over 7, isn't it? So, yeah, you all will be getting this. Cannot. Hơi ghê. Đúng. No, no, you leave it in the fraction. You don't make it become decimal. Hey guys, so try to practice a habit for now. Don't every time change your value become degree. I mean change your value become decimal. So if can you all leave your answer in the exact form in terms of pi 1. So you have a 12 pi over 7. Right. Then you can apply the formula already. Yes. Okay, right guys, this one you see what's in your have wait, so your have what? This one is a 12 pi over 7 and you get the area equals to 872.5. So from here guys, you just apply the formula of area area equals to the 872.5. You have a 1 over 2 r squared theta equals to 872.5. So what is the angle you have? Angle I have a 12 pi over 7 equals to the 872.5. So guys, don't make it so complicated. What you guys are going to do? So you just move every single term to right hand side. So you have a r squared equals to what? You just write, you have a 872.5 times the 2. Okay, the 2 you move to right hand side is time. Divided by what? Divided by the 12 pi over 7. Then you guys can just press your calculator. So you have what? 872.5. Okay, times the 2. Divided by 12 pi over 7. So you get what? 324.01. Okay, then r equals to what? You square root them. 18. Okay, so you guys can just get the answer like this. Okay, so I mean like not don't make it so complicated So don't make it so complicated. You just do like this and can do it. Okay, testing. All right. Okay, like okay, let me go through one more. Okay, so the next week I can see I can finish or not. All right, so like next one okay, like let's come to some harder part already. Okay, so you got answer here. Okay, so example 8a you see the length of an arc of a circle with a radius 9 cm is 13.05 cm. Calculate the area of a sector formed by the arc. Okay, so from here you can see. Okay, you're given what? You are given the radius of a circle is equals to 9, and then right, you have the arc length equals to 13.05. And at last, the question asks us to go and find what's the area of a sector? So this one, you see okay, when you want to go and find the area of a sector, so as you guys know that area of a sector equals to 1 over 2 r squared theta. Okay, so we have a radius, but we don't have an angle. So you cannot form it. So what's the first thing you guys should do first? I need to go and find out like what's my angle first. How do I find it? All right, so from here, guys, if I try to draw out the sector for you guys to see for example, so you guys have a sector like this. All right, so the question given us what information? The question given us, you have a sector here, you have an angle theta, and then right, you have an arc length is 13.05 with the radius of 9. Okay, so at here, right, when you want to go and find this thing, okay, how do you find the theta first? Your theta, I can use my arc length to go and find my theta equals to 13.05. Okay, so arc length equals to 13.05 So you have what you have a 9 theta equals to 13.05. Theta equals to what? You can just do the calculation. So you get a 13.05 over 9. So what's the angle? 13.05 divided by 9, right? You have an answer 1.45. Okay, so when you have a radius, when you have an angle, I can find out what is my area already. So what is your area here? You have a 1 over 2. Your r is 9 square. Your theta is 1.45. So you get what? 1 over 2 times the 9 times 9 times the 1.45. You get the answer equals to what? This one, you have a 58.7 cm squared. That's it. Okay, so this thing you guys should have lah. All right. Okay. Understand? Are you okay? Any questions so far? Alright. So, Cherries, Yuan, Zeyu, Ting'an, Chengxi, can I say here so far? Okay, it's not that hard, Alright. Okay, so like one more before we end the class today. Alright, so like example 8b, the perimeter of a sector OPQ with a center O and the radius 6 cm is a 15.6 cm. Find the area of the sector OPQ. Okay, so guys, you see this question. What's the information you are given? You are given the perimeter is 15.6 cm. How you all calculate perimeter? So, like if we try to form out the sector you have here, for example. So for this sector, all right, I have a perimeter equals to 15.6. So guys, you don't write that, oh, I have a 15.6 here, my outline, wrong. So perimeter means what? Perimeter means that you guys are going to you're going to consider every single length here, So here, if you have a radius of 6 cm, and of course I know that I have an angle here, So what's your arc length here? What's your arc length here? Your arc length should be, you have a 15.6 minus 6 minus 6. So you get what? You have a 3.6 here. Okay, so if you guys want to go and use the arc length formula to go and find your theta, right? Your r theta should be equals to what? Should be equals to 3.6. Your radius 6 theta equals to the 3.6, right? Your theta equals to what? You have a 0.6 reads on it. So at here, you can find out your area as well. So what's my area here? My area is equals to the 1/2 r squared theta. You put it inside 1/2, you have a 6 squared, and your angle 0.6. So 1/2 times the 6 squared times the 0.6. You get the answer equals to what? You get the 10.8. This is our answer. Okay, that's it. Done. No more.